Hello crafters, this is Jenny Day making a brand new video tutorial for you with a very fun technique called, you've probably heard of it before, as a starburst or sunburst technique. And this is such a beautiful card. It's springtime now, and inside you have a beautiful butterfly. It's such a fun, bright card. It might look like it has a little bit of difficulty to it, but it's really easy. I'd really like to share that with you today. So what you need to create this card are some beautiful new colors, in colors from Stampin Up. You get a piece of berry burst, regularly sized cardstock. You cut it right in half, and then you score it right in the middle of that. Then you're going to have a card that opens the long way. I kind of prefer that myself. So then you're going to need two pieces of Whisper White cardstock, just cut at 4 by, I think it's 4 by 5 1/4. So it fits on the front, and then it fits on the inside with a small border. So that's easy enough. And then don't forget your envelope. We'll stamp that at the end too. We don't have time for boring mail. Okay. And then the fun part here is the DSP that I've chosen is from the Stampin' Up catalog. Look at how beautiful it is. It's got all the new colors in it, and you can make this card in any color. I just picked the Berry Burst color because I loved it, and it's Fresh Florals Designer Series paper stack on page 187 in the annual catalog. If you're interested in getting a big pack, and you get quite a bit, you can make quite a few cards. So next what you do is you need 8 pieces of the squares, and what they measure is 4 this way to 1.5 inches. So what you're going to do then is you're just going to take your paper trimmer once you have your 8 squares, and you're going to just line it up diagonally. Do it as close as you can, and now we have one design on one side and one on the other. So we are going to take advantage of that. So what we'll do now is we'll set this aside, and we'll take one of our Whisper White pieces, and we want to first take a pencil and a ruler, and we want to do about 1 inch from the bottom, just to do a light mark to show where we're going to start, so you can see that. Okay, then I'll just use this one as an example. Okay, so we're going to start building, but first, before I start building, I'm going to completely cover my card base here where we're going to have the paper. Just use a lot because this is how this is going to stay on. Okay, here we go. And then as you put this on, don't put it down hard because you might want to move it around a little bit. So we're going to start about here, and you have to keep an eye on where the point is here. You want to have your focal point. It'll be covered up. So the next one that I had, you're going to go off the paper because you have to be sure that it's off when you trim. So we're going to set that one, and the next one, kind of go, you have to go up a little ways so it's off the paper. Okay, and as you go, you're just trying to get as even as you can. It's probably not going to fit together all perfectly down at the corner, but you won't see that. Okay, and then just keep going and following your pattern all the way over. It's quilting with cardstock, really. Okay, keep going. Love it. And then we've got another piece over here. They get smaller and smaller as you go over here. And then it looks like this one's next. And sometimes you might find, as you place it, you might need one more piece. So we do have one more piece, and I'm just going to cut that one because we needed an extra one. So you need about, let's see, Okay. On here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you might need 9, just as long as you get that in there at the bottom. As close as you can. So then it looks like a fan when you're done here. So this will definitely be the fun part. Just press it down if you, the way you like it is good. And then turn it over. This will be so fun. And you cut off the remaining part. And that's so fun when you turn it over because it's nice and clean edges. So cut them all out, and you can save these little pieces to cut out butterflies and add more to your project if you want. But when you get done, see it's real close, and if you have, and you're going to put in a ribbon on that, so you're not going to see that anyway. So that was really simple. And two, this is beautiful ribbon. This is the metallic edge ribbon for the raspberry color here we have. So, but you can use any ribbon. So I have a piece cut out, and I'm going to go ahead and tape it just with my snail I have. And you can then just line it up the best you can, covering all the imperfections. Okay, and turn it over, and we'll get that sealed over. Nice. See that? Isn't that very, very nice? So then what you can do is you're ready to put it right on your card base, and put a lot of the snail on the back too, so that it will stay really well. I usually don't use this much, but for this you have a lot of paper you got to keep in place. Okay, we're going to put that on the Berry Burst color. Isn't that just pretty by itself? That's so pretty. Okay, now we'll add a little bit of fun to it here. We have the Stitch Framelits dies, the Stampin' Up, and you can get 3 different kinds in your set, and they also already put a stitch design on there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab my Big Shot, and we'll have the Big Shot here, and you'll see that on this tray we have a piece of Berry Burst and the Whisper White, and we have the larger circle and the smaller circle that fits inside it, and we'll just run that through real easy and quick. Okay, it all goes flying. Alright, so here is the 2 pieces that you need here, and I'll set this aside. Okay, this is easy from here. The stamp set we're using is Watercolor Wings, and we're going to use, see, these 2 images. And so I've already got them inked up, and what we have is Blushing Bride. So we're going to ink up the main solid image here with Blushing Bride, I should say. And then we've got the Berry Burst with the fill-in color. So we will match it up. That's what's nice about these clear stamps. You can see everything. So that's pretty. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now I've got my Memento ink, black ink, and a little sentiment that says, "You are so kind." Just gonna stamp that up and put it right above the butterfly. That's good. And then it should dry pretty quick. And we will put more snail on the butterfly. This will be our focal point. And we have such a nice thing to add as an accent is 3 little pearls right here. Looks like the butterfly's body. Now, stick together sometimes. So let's put that on there with the last little one. Okay, and then I love these. These are mini Stampin' Dimensionals. I really don't think you should be without them because I just can't believe how much use you can get from it. I'm going to put 4 on here, and I used to use the big ones and cut them in half, but they're simple enough to just put on quickly, and then and then take them off. Alright, and then how easy is this? You just put it right there, covering up all your little boo-boos. And my other favorite thing to use is Wink of Stella pen that adds a little shine and glimmer. So I'm just going to put that on. It really darkens it up too. If you didn't exactly stamp it perfect, you can blend it. So that is so pretty. And so really we only have a couple more things left to do. Let's take the inside of our card and we're going to stamp the same butterfly, just kind of flying onto the page. Make sure you have a piece of paper underneath. And we're just going to do him again because he's just so cute. And if you want, sparkle him up too. Maybe if I can color in the lines. Very nice. And we just take some snail. We'll have some left after that. And I'm going to put it inside the card. There we go. Last but not least is our envelope. And they're so nice to stamp on. I'm still going to do the butterfly flying right in the corner. And here's the berry burst here. And then what I'd like to do in my envelopes is just take that same sentiment that you had. And this one is "You Are So Kind." And I'm just going to use that black again. And I can just put it really anywhere. And then just finish it off with more Wink of Stella. And you have a really easy card. It looked like it was hard, but it came together. And if you have all the pieces cut out, you can really make quite a few of these cards. So really any color will work, any stamp set, any ribbon. And if you would like to order any of the products that you've seen, you are invited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at jennydayStamps.stampinup.net. And that's my website. You can get tips and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also give me a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. I would welcome your comments as well. So thank you so much, and hope you have fun making this card.